Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this thrilling Thursday here in Connecticut. Life's good, guys. Life's good. Anyway, let's go right to it. You saw the thumbnail. Callet Trumpets by Lee Adams. Guys, it seems like we've got an alternative here. Lee, you know what? Get ahead of myself. Let me honk a little bit and we'll talk about them. Okay? Here we go. Life's good. Hellacious double C's. It's that little barbed wire. It's number 3. Anyway, here's the deal. For the last 40 plus years, all I have played are Callet trumpets. Back in the day, I fooled around a little bit with trying things out, and Kahn and Getzen for sure, Bach, the whole 9 yards when I was with Vacchiano. And yeah, I haven't touched anything other than a Callet trumpet. And the original Callet trumpets, and there's a difference here, the original Callet trumpets for 40 years. So when one of my high school students came to me and wanted some advice on a new trumpet, I didn't know what to tell him. Didn't know what to tell him. Now, let me also add this. I don't know Lee Adams. I've never tried the trumpets. I've never tried his mouthpieces. I don't know him. We had a little email interaction. We talked once on the phone. If he walked in here now, guys, I literally would not know who it was. He would have to introduce himself. Okay? So let's start with that. That's the whole point. I know nothing about the company. All right? With that said, one of my students who wants to go on and play in college and everything, tremendously talented trumpet player, was playing a Bach trumpet for a long time. Okay, now back in the day when I first started with him, he's been studying with me for a little over 2 years. Okay, he got very excited about where we were going with the mouthpieces and everything. He went out and bought a trumpet. He didn't ask me. He comes back with a brand new shiny silver Bach trumpet, and I didn't say anything, but man, I got oh crap, right? So anyway, soon after he got braces. So I really couldn't tell what was going on there. But after the braces came off, guys, he was spot on with his articulations. He was not stretching. Everything was right. But he couldn't get above a high C or D. Couldn't do it. And I knew enough. I've been doing this long enough. I knew he was right. I knew it wasn't him. And one day, I just, out of desperation, he had a student model Blessing trumpet. I said, just for heck of it, get your Blessing out. Guys, overnight, in a matter of minutes, literally overnight, he went from a high C to an E flat and an E. So I knew it was the trumpet. I mean, there's no other way to go around it. It was the trumpet. Now, I'm not going to give you the serial number and the style and all that. I no beef with Bach. My God, right? Anyway, it was so blatantly the trumpet. We would go back and forth, back and forth. Anyway, I knew the Blessing student model was not the answer either. So we went on this quest to get a new trumpet for him, which I knew nothing about. Okay? So what did I do? I put messages out to my cronies. And I got 3 top guys, which I'm not going to mention their name because they are affiliated with companies that I don't want to get into that spitting contest with them, for them, So, again, I won't use your name. But each one, if I told you their name, you would know who they were. And each time, the Callet Jazz New Generation by Lee Adams came up. Now, he had a good friend of his that played a Yamaha Bobby Shoe, okay? And he let him take it for about 3 weeks. And overnight, we knew what the problem was. It was the dang horn. It was the dang horn. The Bobby Shoe, he opened the whole 9 yards, but the sound was out here. He wanted more center, and it was here. Now, with the 1SB and all that sort of stuff, as you know, you can play the chameleon and you can get the sound you want, but we felt it took a little too much work. So, my crony suggested, well, try the Bergeron model. Well, the Bergeron model, thank goodness, with, you know, Chinese goods and all, Japanese goods and all this sort of stuff, they're all on back order. In every single music store within a radius of his home, they were all on back order. So he had to order one to buy it. And he might have to wait 4 to 6 months to get it without even trying it out. Okay? Now, again, a couple of the guys suggested the Callet Jazz. Now, I had played the original Callet Jazz for years and loved it. Loved the horn. All right? Now, again, I have not tried any of the Lee Adams. Now, Lee Adams bought the rights to those horns and the tools and all that sort of stuff years ago. And tweaked them a little bit and all that sort of stuff. Now, I'm going to leave a link down below of Horn Trader doing his evaluation of it. And he talks about the size of the bore and the Venturis and all this sort of stuff. Okay? So check that out. Again, I don't know. Okay? I don't know. But one of them came in the mail. Okay? And he texted me. Here it is. I can't wait to blah, blah, blah. About 20 minutes later, I get another text. I love it. I absolutely love it. So we did a Skype thing, and sure enough, spot on, man. The articulations, the center of tone was much better than for what he wanted than the shoe. Everything seemed to open up. Everything seemed to open up. Guys, and not only that, check this, we tried everything. We tried up to high Fs and the whole 9 yards, and it was opening up every single day. And every single minute it was opening up. Easier to play. Again, he felt he had to coerce the Bobby Shoe to get the tone that he wanted. This, no, the tone was just there. Compact, solid, brilliant. Okay, we got some high notes here. Let me hear pictures at an exhibition. Be-da-dum. Let me hear Mahler fifth. Ba-da-da-dum. Guys, he could have sat in with his 1SB and the Callet Jazz, could have sat in tone-wise and everything, sat in with the Chicago Symphony today. It was spot on. Now, again, I've never played one. This is all I've got here. But guys, I got to say, with the Sima and the New York Soloist, which I have, no longer in circulation, guys, those are going to become collector's items. And they're going to become old real quick. You might want to check out these Lee Adams Callet. It might be the next best thing. For what we're after and everything, it might just be worth it. Okay? Again, I'm not getting paid for this. Honest to God, I wouldn't know Lee if he walked in here now. This is all I'm saying. They sound like terrific trumpets. Now, that clip from the Horn Trader, he sounded terrific on it. I'm talking center of tone, pop, the whole 9 yards. It might be an alternative. Definitely alternative over Bach. Monet, again, I've never played one. When I hear people playing, I just can't get the sound. I just, it's not what I want. To each his own. A lot of people are very comfortable with it. Schilke, not what I know. This might be great. They, from what I can tell, they are still affordably priced, you know, relative to the rest of the market and everything. And might be a way to go. Okay? Now, again, if anybody calls me and asks me about it, I've never played one. I'm just going to give you this story again and tell you to go check it out yourself. That's all I can tell you. But in this one instance, man, loved it. Sounds great. All right? All right. Love you all.